Sports for letting this shit happen tonight. As you can see, we got our star players on the side. We're gonna edit the uniforms.
First of the month, I'm a running back. Same day, why I'm a running back. Friday, payday, running back. Running back, running back, running back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back.
2019 gonna rock the Color Rush unis. We gonna rock that uni for the 2019 squad.
Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls they love and hate me.
We gonna run.
Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge.
We gonna run, yeah, 12-minute quarters. Brown Stadium. 1 o'clock. We gonna go sunny. 1 o'clock in First Energy Stadium. We are ready to play. 19 versus 2022. In my opinion, I think it's gonna get ugly for 2022 side, but we're gonna let them play it out. They had to pick up a few free agents on the way. Their team didn't have enough players to have this game, so they picked up a few free agents. A few came out of prison, but it is what it is.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns.
What this dude over here talking about.
So with that, let's get up to First
Energy
Stadium in Cleveland. For the call, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. It is a crisp, cool fall afternoon, and we've got football from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns
Durst and his troops are coming onto the field. Looks like Lighters right there in the middle. Dion's out of jail. We ready to play, baby.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and for both of these teams that we're going to see, Charles,
and Amon Sims, Will Cox, Carl get onto the field. Sheets leading the squad. They're about to run on the field.
This is a rookie quarterback.
And here he comes.
A lot of that has to do with the era we're in now, because our dads, they didn't see rookie quarterbacks go against each other. In fact, it could be 2-3 years before they even saw the playing field. Nowadays, you get drafted, they expect you to play early, and these guys as competitors,
they're ready to play.
They take their lumps early, but
I don't
they'd
know who the
rather be
fuck that is, but you shouldn't be on the field. I have to move my controller over to the middle so we can watch this. Hopefully I don't get the kick return. I might have to return it. Unfortunately, I do have to return
Sam
this.
Martin now ready to get us started, and off we go from Cleveland. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Was that?
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And we get
just for y'all, my nigga ain't ball, and I just had, you know how the presets are in this game. I had to make my nigga smacked. But it's the computer playing, this ain't me playing.
7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes. He's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you,
they got Todd Gillian on their squad, if you didn't know.
Especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
Looks like Sheets is under center. Coleman in the backfield, 1st and 10. He hands it up the middle, and Coleman gets grabbed up in the backfield. Like God knows what the fuck that was.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's
we got Edwards, Cessna, Bemis, Stephen Blitzen, and Mesger. There's our wide receivers core.
David Njoku play because he's turned into a heck of a threat for Cleveland, both close to the line of scrimmage and downfield. The second leading receiver for the Browns in 2018. He was the 3rd of 3 first-round picks in 2017, and he's quickly showed his value.
He's ready to call the snap. Read option over to fucking... Who the hell is this one? Tucker running through fucking tacklers. Gets all the way up. We are at 3rd and 1. Tucker just running through tacklers like no other. Hopefully he's doing good in bluffing. Running through tackles like that.
Just play number 3 here on the opening
Sheets
drive.
under the center, 3rd and 1. Looks like we got Miller back there in the backfield for 3rd and down. What the fuck? He throws a screen pass to Velasquez and he's stopped. I don't like the play call right there. Whoever the hell just called that, Kidwell, whoever it was, terrible call. Schneebler, which is Mackay, he's over here fighting with Aaron. Might get ugly. Bad call. Whoever the fuck called that.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Pissed on the sideline. Terrible fucking call. You can tell by the look on Miller's face. Durst is over there hype, getting ready to put his players on the field. Sierra back to punt. Looking buff. And Indiana Tech boots this bitch. Damn far. God. Who the hell's returning this? Hell of a punt by Sierra. Backs up all the way down to the 20. Springer, or what they call it. Durst onto the field. Bringing his troops, rookie. There's a big discussion on whether him or Sims will be starting, but it looks like they got segregated into picking Durst. And he leads his troops onto the field
before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
What the fuck did you just throw to? I don't know who you throw to, but the coverage had to have been good. And Durst throws it away. They got Roofschlag, Ryder, Dome, Lil Cox in center.
Because it's natural to just
Gobbler, Springer, Leiter,
all of us to watch the center of this offensive line. The center and the 2 guards.
If you don't know who Gobbler is,
point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that and start to make progress.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Back to pass. He's scanning the field. Up the middle to McDonald Jr.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk.
Gets tackled by Velasquez.
19 yards to pick up there.
19-yard
Move the
reception for
chains.
McDonald Jr. He's over there doing the dance.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route.
That's a great ball by Durst.
Money
McDonald
throw
Jr.
right there to move the sticks.
Great. That's a great ball. As he catches it in stride. Durst is under center, 1st and 10. Lions. First handoff to Leiter up the gut.
And he'll be taken
Got him
down just shy of midfield.
a few weeks ago, he terrorized Fostoria after he left them.
And the big meat
got
on the
Metzger, Garcia, Sterling, and Ford. Vint, Miller, and Coleman, that's a mean front. That's mean right there.
Mean and confident.
Got Velasquez. I don't know who the fuck that is. You shouldn't be in. Sheets and whoever the fuck the other dude was. Didn't even get time to look. They're over here playing the bops. They're getting ready to make a play
run
call.
got 4.
Durst
Now they deal with a 2nd
by
and
himself
6.
in the backfield. 5 wide.
2nd and 6.
Drops back. Quick pass to the sideline.
And he'll find his man on the outside.
Quick pass.
And he's able to take it
3rd
across
and 2.
midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They've set a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Well, that'll get them to 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive.
It's like 2019
able to have some confidence,
right now.
stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
There's 1st and 10 in the backfield with Springer. Hand off to Springer. Spin move. He's tackled by Eli.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9. Handoff, counter to Springer. He stumbles.
And he's going to be
tackled by Pitt. If he wasn't stumbling, man, that could have been an easy
no
first
gain
down.
on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play
3rd down and 9.
flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
See what Jared can do. 3rd and 9.
They'll drop to throw.
Throws it deep down the middle to Gobbler. It looks like 29T's in big fucking trouble. Durst is slinging the rock. Durst is just slinging the fucking rock. We don't know how with the broken collarbone, but he's doing it.
That's a real nice
Gobbler
job right there.
down
Working
the
the middle of the
field.
field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner,
Velasquez looks
if you
like
get
he's
your hips
beat.
turned the wrong way,
Tackled
big
by a
plays
gang
can
of
result.
Browns.
And a big play resulted right there.
And 2019 is deep in
Now
their
a chance to make
territory.
that big play
Durst
really hurt. It's
still
1st and
slinging
goal
the
just
rock.
outside the
They look like
5.
they're in trouble. Gobbler wide.
Out of the gun.
Damn,
They'll
they're just
look to
passing
throw.
around. He's still scanning the field. He is sacked by Mesger. That is his fucking kryptonite. As Mesger broke his collarbone a few weeks ago, he strikes again. As Durst is looking, tackled by Mesger. And I know that had scarred him for life a few weeks ago. This is a nightmare for him. They relayed Mesger to Bosa. Nick Bosa. He might be stumbling after this.
1st down, a bit
Now
of
let's
a
see how he
disaster,
recovers
and
after
now
that
on
sack.
2nd and goal, back
Under
even
center.
further.
I hope you're not running the ball. They
Now
tossed
they'll
it
run on
lighter.
the toss.
He is tackled in the
And they're
backfield.
going to lose some on this play.
Looks like he's
Being
tackled by
knocked
Daniel
back to the
Kaufman
18.
in the backfield.
He lost 2 there.
That's
and
a
it's
terrible
3rd
play
down.
call. Terrible.
Count me as a little
Whoever
bit
the hell is
surprised by
coaching
what we
them.
just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive. And normally you
Lighters
think
just
that wears
grappled
down a defense.
backfield.
In this case, looked like the offensive line let him
He
down a
wasn't
little
getting
bit.
tackled
They
by
allowed the
Kaufman.
penetration
Salver and
and
Ward
the
were right there
ability
to
to
clean
stuff
it
him
up.
for a loss.
3rd down and goal from the 18.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster.
They have to score
Both
on
went
this.
backwards.
Looks
Now
like
it's
they're
3rd
gonna
and
field goal out of
18.
this
They
one.
need something big.
This looks like it. They're
Back
scanning
to
the field.
throw.
Still sitting. No, what the fuck?
And
Man,
this is going to be incomplete.
man, there had to have not been nothing open because you done that twice, but it looks like they was all covered.
Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense,
I'm proud of
they
the
actually
D out
like
of
these long
2019.
drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead
Go to
of 3s.
Upright, 3-0, 2022. And yes, they got Prater. I let
No
him slide.
touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
The backup quarterbacks tonight behind Chiefs are Counts and Cousin. In case of any bullshit happens, like Ohio State had to bring in Cardale Jones.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal.
Chiefs
Fielded
returning
about
this
a yard deep.
one.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Charles, as Cleveland gets set to start this next drive, you know, things are really unraveling for the Browns. 4 straight losses now after the loss against Denver in Week 9. And that loss to Denver was against a team that was struggling themselves and had a quarterback making his first career start.
Struggling doesn't even begin to say what they were facing against that offense because Denver, when I saw them against Kansas City, and you know how Kansas City struggled on defense, they destroyed Denver's offense. Sacked the quarterback 9 times, didn't permit the running game to get started. Not much going on good in Denver. But when you're talking about
Sincere
Cleveland,
Thompson, fake reverse,
Tucker
up the gut, puts his head down.
Blown out. They just don't know how to win close games, and that's something that has to happen. And shouldn't be a real surprise considering
Christopher from Estonia. You got Medlock, Tynolak, and Bliss.
Learning how to win.
Springer Lighter, I don't know who the fuck that is. And Carl.
2-6, and now coming up,
and then we got
play Buffalo,
Schneebler,
Pittsburgh, and Miami. They need wins, and they need them in a hurry.
Second down and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Coleman in the back.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Damn, did you see the old man?
Bring him down after
He's
just
leaving
a short
Ohio.
pickup.
Man, what the fuck? You got a big ass gaping
This guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat.
Right
and we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Dropping back.
Set up a throw.
He throws a quick ball.
Quickly here, and that's complete.
That was sent to Blaine
First
Ray.
connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They say Ray has hands like glue. Stops on the dime. Catches it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hand off to Miller.
Going to give this time to the tailback.
Dropped in the back.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 11. Sheets in the gun. 4 wide.
2nd and 11.
What in the fuck did I just throw to? Man, we just got a... Man, what the fuck was I throwing to?
And they will be set up.
Man, we need to make a quarterback change. Man, what the fuck was
that?
Was taking 3 years off, just making
defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Terrible.
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The Detroit Lions are 3-4-1 through 9 weeks of the NFL season here. Their offense coming back out, CD, gives us a chance to kind of talk about their season. Every game seems to be the same, right? In week 9, again, they're right there, and then they lose a close one against Oakland 31-24.
That is a great point. It does feel like when you watch Detroit play, they're in every game that they play. Sometimes they get over the top and get a win, but more times than not, something goes a little bit haywire, and that's why they're 3-4-1. Remember, this season started 2-0-1 and probably should have been 3-0 after blowing a big lead in the first quarter at Arizona. Now they get Chicago, home against Dallas, at Washington. If they want to make any kind of a move, it has to start in these 3 games. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Drops back. They just slinging the rock right now.
Just inside the 10. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Hammered by
boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there.
Coleman just fucking
hammers it. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Man, I don't know why the fuck you have me.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. This from 25 yards out. And the 12-year veteran
6-0,
right
21.
And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So scores on their first two possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
No, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
They've been through it all. They're coming back. They don't give no damn. They don't give a fuck. They're out to kill, man. Maybe that's the problem. Down 6-0.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Man, if we don't do something this drive.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all the way out on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. You held them to a field goal after I turned it over. That's a big defensive stand for them. He needs to go out now and make up for what he did on the first drive.
Looks like the pistol, baby. And off to Coleman. Coleman's going. First down.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he?
Great
because
run by
when I watch
Coleman.
him, I think of his vision.
Strong run.
Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense
so
of where
big,
holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He's like a damn rot, a pit bull. He must be getting
so here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Formation under center.
Looking to throw. And a completion to Wilson.
Completion to, man,
it's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up the second down.
He shouldn't be on the field. I don't got you with the damn lineup. Is somebody tired? They got Todd. We forgot to mention Tyler Edwards' big ass.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
B misses the center.
Now
handoff, Coleman breaks tackle.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
There's no goddamn way in hell that would ever happen.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Oh, we're fucking punting again, man.
Incomplete.
The fuck? Let's start controlling the sticks and start doing read options on these niggas. Is that what I gotta do?
They shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation in there, the defense won the battle.
Fucking lighters over there fucking clapping his troops on.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Boots this bitch. Man, that's a damn boot. Can you at least put him on the one?
A little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple
yards
so
in the
end zone.
They put a
missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
There's launches it.
And now a throw
he did have the ball in his hand,
there,
but
it's incomplete.
Because of the
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be two guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, we got a pick. Who the fuck is that? Who the hell is that? Man, Burnett? Man, what the fuck? You ain't supposed to be on the damn floor. I mean, the damn field.
That's where they'll take over.
But I guess that counts for them having Prater on the field. There's a terrible interception.
That you have to hold the safety.
Intercepted
and
by
you do
Burnett.
that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders.
Man,
hold the safety
nigga
so you can
Burnett
get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Man, come on, Cleveland. Come the fuck on, dude.
What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101.
We got fucking
the
Gillian and Sims on the fucking defense.
Win first down.
We do something.
Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Quick pass over to Groves. We should have been seeing that earlier in the damn game. That's a nice ball to Groves. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the first down completion.
It's about fucking time, man. The Urban Meyer coaching. I was finna put you at kicker.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I was literally thinking about it. I was gonna put you at kicker and Alex at punter. And the first quarter is done. 29.
6-0 our score after 1.
It's a nice song. Whatever it takes. Come on, Sincere. In the shotgun, 2nd and 2. And
they'll run it now out of the gun.
Man, Tucker got
stuffed. Get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
You mentioned very early on they need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Now back to throw.
How the man, Groves, you caught it and they got lit the fuck up.
That's going to be
who the hell hit you? Durst just fucking destroys Groves. Come on, man, I would go for it in this scenario. We go fucking punt now.
I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
it was McDonald Jr. actually. He must have a lot of anger to put out. Just blasting Groves.
With you, there was contact.
Man, come on, the game is holding us.
That flag in the back pocket.
Dude just hit Groves like a brick wall.
4th down, and on is Greg Joseph for the Browns field goal.
Oh, shit, we got
on the left hash. Officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt.
51 yards.
The kick by Joseph is good. And they are on the board, trailing now.
I thought we were fucking that bitch or something, but still, man. Groves, you got to catch that damn ball, man. You got Cousin holding the snap. But god damn it, Groves. Too fucking big to be doing donuts, nigga. For real.
Ended up settling for 3.
That's bullshit. Groves, you're lucky I don't go to your fucking house right now. Well, I'll cut you some slack since I threw a shitty pick.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
Who's back to return?
This fielded at the 2.
Who the fuck is that? McDonald? Yeah,
and he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really want to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Damn, we look like, man, we got so many damn DBs on the field. Damn, Jared wants to throw the damn ball. Oh, they tricked us. They tricked us. Springer up the gut. Breaking tackles. He's tackled by Sauber. If you guys don't know who Sauber is, he's the one that smelled around school, but that's not the point here. He is a hell of a tackler. His hands are like glue. He was thinking about going into Army services. But, man, this man's a player, dude. You go see him throughout the game. His snitch might scare him away, but it's like Sims is running around. They're in the bunch. Damn, Durst, nigga. Damn. Nigga, you didn't even get set and called the snap. Oh, my God. Who the hell called this play?
First down line.
Man, Durst is just running around. This nigga was in shotgun and then sprinted up towards the center. Wilcox is probably scared out of his fucking mind before he snaps the ball. You got Springer running out of prison.
On that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy.
And their play calling low-key scared me. It is early in the game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Formation, 1st and 10. Lighter in the backfield. Handed off the Lighter. Man, they're just finding the gaps. They're finding them.
Decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the
2nd and 3.
7 yards on the pickup there.
2022 is
It'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Right now.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
4 wide, 3 with a tight end.
2nd and 3.
Drops back, goes it over.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And it was. I know
he's not in a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of the quarterback,
quick
just
pass
about
over to
every
Gobbler.
play,
Gets him
that makes
nothing.
it easier for
Looks
the
like a play
quarterback to
call
pick
on
him
3rd
out.
down early in the game by Sheets.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass. Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Under center with a tight end. Dukes his little ass. Mesger's on him, man. Mesger, get in the backfield. Come on now.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Quick pass over to Caden Dukes once again.
To the tight end. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
5 wide.
Set up to throw.
He's still sitting there. And that is batted down by Velasquez. Intended for Gobbler. 4th and 8, and they're looking to punt. Doan is grabbing Durst, telling him, keep your head up. We got a long game ahead of us. Intended for Gobbler, batted away.
The incompletion.
In my opinion, they had shitty quarterback pass throws. I was trying to figure out.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today.
This
from 54 yards away. And Prater's kick is
God damn it, I thought he missed it.
Good. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3.
Hard to get a normal fucking quarterback throw. So
it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about
Wilcox,
kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
She too over their height, man. Can take this bitch to the house.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Yes, Jordan cleats on.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now.
Man,
he's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Really don't. This computer's fucking ass.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He goes fucking deep.
This one deep right.
What? No!
Oh,
the bitch is in the air. I thought the bitch was going to get picked.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot.
We're going to run it on second.
How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Motion, Thompson.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Shit, he's going.
They'll have a first
Coleman's
down.
gone. And Coleman is fucking gone. And that looks like the old Coleman, and he is fucking gone. 75-yard touchdown to the house. Come on, dog pound. Let's get it. Coleman to the fucking house, and there is no chance of catching him.
But he was able to slip through that first
they might drug test him after that one.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Durst couldn't catch up to him. He's over there doing his dance. He's over there doing the money dance, the murder dance.
Not just a crease, a gigantic hole.
All right then, Coleman, he got some fucking dog pound lit.
All the way to the end zone.
The dog pound is fucking lit.
Extra point.
The house is fucking rocking.
And he'll bang that one through.
2019 takes the lead.
That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later,
the house is fucking rumbling. Uh-oh. The house is fucking up. They are up out of their fucking seats. We've been waiting on this shit all game. I'm actually going to, after this play, I'm going to make sure Sierra isn't at punter. They got a dumbass in.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Fuck it. I'll do it at half.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Down the middle.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down. Stepping aside from this game for a second, how about us being in week 10 of the NFL season right now? That makes me want to resurface that MVP talk we had earlier in the year. Who do you have right now leading in the MVP race?
Is this quarterbacks edition only, or can we actually bring other people into it?
Yeah, go wherever.
Because the league MVP
Gobler
can be anyone.
He tries to make a move,
but
and he's
numbers show
stuck
us it's really got
by
to be a quarterback. So let's just start there.
The last
right?
clip.
Wilson in Seattle. I think he has to be a prime guy.
Burnett,
I think
the fuck off the field, man. You're not even supposed to be owner field. That's why I got to make a depth chart.
Patrick Mahomes, if he can get back into the lineup and be his usual self, he could get into this race again and maybe defend his crown. And Aaron Rodgers from Green Bay has really come on in recent weeks despite a stumble against the Chargers this past week. But how about Lamar Jackson? I mean, what he's doing with Baltimore and their win over New England, you've got to have him as a prime candidate. And you know how much I love Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, he's in special.
He is absolutely special because he does it all. And if they weren't risking injury, he'd run back kicks too.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
That's a dangerous punt if you punt it inbounds. And it looks like they did it.
This will be fielded at the 17. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He has not had the start to this game that he envisions here in the second quarter. He's struggling a little bit. But, hey, they're in the lead right now. So, kind of what's going on in his head, do you think, Charles?
I think that's what he has to keep in mind. Winning the ball game is not going the way he wants in terms of his own play. But, oh, yeah, that's right, winning the ball game. So don't press. Don't try and do things outside of what's going on right now. Don't try to increase your game or get yourself right. Just make sure you continue to lead your ball club and keep them moving in the right direction.
They've got that lead so far. 1 interception for him, no touchdown passes. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1.
Oh, play action. Down the middle to the last play. He's tackled by Durst and McDonald.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. They'll look to throw.
Quick pass.
Yeah, quick throw
Hitch
here. That's complete.
To Blade Ray.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
2nd and 4. And that'll be incomplete.
God damn
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. They're going to look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
A little football one-on-one there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field, so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
First and 10. Tucker's in the backfield.
He'll drop to throw.
Dump off to Tucker.
Running back, and
he gets hit stick by McDonald Jr. And it looks like McDonald Jr. is playing defense against 11 guys by himself right now.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays. It looks like McDonald Jr. has been fed up. I don't know if it's his home life or what.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
The second half ain't even over yet. Motions Thompson.
2nd and 5.
Haven't seen a lot of him today, but man, what the fuck is you throwing to? Dude, threw it, man. What? Man, she's ass. I mean, you just threw it right to him. That's how you know the computer's on heroin during the game.
For him now here in this first half, and you got to think he's a
Thompson
rookie.
was wide open.
Does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
not be doing it.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They look to throw here. He's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
So out comes the field goal team once more. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt.
52.
Prater's kick is good. And they take the lead here by 2, 12-10. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
I'm disgusted by this performance.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
That last one was fucking uncalled for. Bunch trips on the left.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
You can tell the computer's high. I mean,
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
But Groves catching.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
He'll look to throw.
So
on
now
the move to his left. He'll run it.
Hit a mean juke on Carl.
40 down at the 39.
Man, he better slide.
Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Punter,
yeah,
but I
similar
can
to a
put you at
golfer that's
receiver,
confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
We can't put you in, though, if you really want to play receiver right now.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
On this squad
Let's see if they do it anyway. They don't give it here to his running back.
Middle. That motherfucker just spins out of space for 6 yards. Okay, let's go to the depth chart. The depth chart cannot be edited during a play. Alright.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he
That's
comes
up the
back with
middle.
one complete.
Thompson,
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Clock's rolling.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Tucker gets fucking lit up.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Takes off. Man, what the fuck? Man, move! Dude,
Stepping
you lagging.
He's going to keep it.
Skirt.
And past the 35, really dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
But Sheets is literally running into the fucking lineman for about 10 minutes
in this first
and then
half.
finds the seam of the middle. This motherfucker better slide, though. I swear to God.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft.
Back to throw here.
Back to throw, bro.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Can I check the depth chart, man? Fuck you, then. Computer won't even let me put you in, Sierra. Unless these motherfuckers get over.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. They'll drop the throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Call a fucking snap.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Groves again.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Timeout or something.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Shit.
The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Man, I swear to God, if they don't throw it towards the end zone and they run out of time and don't get a score.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
You fucking idiots.
7 yards there and a first down.
You fucking idiots. They didn't even get a goddamn kick.
So we have reached
man, how
halftime
dumb
here
is
in
the
a
game?
2-point contest.
That's how you know they get over. I mean, how dumb is the game?
That's where we find our man Jonathan.
I mean, what the fuck are you doing? You throw to the end zone in that situation. Oh my God.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
That's terrible. Adrian, that is fucking terrible. These motherfuckers, that was terrible. They didn't even get a field goal off.
All right, Coach, thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Come the fuck on. That was fucking awful. We're gonna probably lose. If we lose by 3, it's because of that, nigga. Walk it like I talk it, nigga. Walk it like I talk it. Niggas over here bopping to walk it like I talk it like he ain't losing. You should have 13. Can I fucking pause this bitch? Please? Pause this bitch. Please. Pause this bitch.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This is fielded a couple
Alex, you want
yards
to talk
deep.
shit? I'll put you a quarterback next possession. If that's what you over here talking about. The depth chart cannot be edited during a play. Man, go to controller select. I'm getting pissed. Don't make me run the read option on these niggas for real.
And he's up past the 20
They just know
to
if we down a touchdown at the end of the
line.
game, I'm turning up on these niggas. You feel me? Alright, let me go to the depth chart. Let me control something here. We could put Aeneas Chaser Cousin in, looking at 6'3", 185. Looking like Kenny Guyton. Let's go to punter. Alex is over here talking shit, so that's what we're going to do. Sierra, we're going to move you to quarterback. No, actually, yeah, we're going to move you. You ain't even the starting punter right now. You look like a damn whole Gabe Sierra in this picture, but... hold on. Let me take you off punter to see if I can put you at quarterback since you over here talking your shit. Yeah, we can. For a matter of fact, Sierra, you are now the quarterback. Looking like Gabe Sierra. I think we're going to put Sheets at receiver since we want to do that. We're going to take Ray out for a second. Damn, we can't even push you there just because you're a quarterback. But yeah, that's what we're going to do since Alex is talking shit. I get to run one play on these niggas.
Offense now with a football.
Defense, so I'm just going to controller select and get the fuck off this. I do have to run one defensive play, so I might sack somebody ass real quick.
First here to begin quarter number 3.
We
they have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation,
to escape, and he goes down. Bitch ass. Only play I'm using in the game is
play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye,
man,
that
you look
happened
like
fast and a big sack.
I made your bitch ass look like Rudolph. What are you talking about? Fit hammers him with no respect. Darius is over there talking like, go back to Estonia, bitch. No respect. Vitt just fucking hammers him.
As they've got
Let's see
work
how
to
he
do
reacts on
after the
2nd and 14.
2nd and 14. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. The reception good for 7.
The fucking stadium up. I'm sure a few fans have left, but...
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
They'll set up a throw.
Deep.
Wide open
first
receiver
down.
complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, they'll throw.
There's something middle again, the fucking gobbler. Let's play some damn defense.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Some fucking defense.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Auburn on this tackle. We got some ignorant defenders if you think about it. Bitch just out there to kill.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Springer gets the first down.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And we can't stop these niggas.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back.
He's tackle by Metzger.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Doing some fucking science
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Creating a new fucking potion.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
God damn, they're just driving down the field. They get in the field goal, that's for sure.
They're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35.
Just slinging the rock.
If you're going to blitz,
we're in trouble,
leave you in
especially with Sierra
this
coming in
guy,
the quarterback
and that
next
is
possession.
less than ideal.
It is because
this nigga don't
just about any
create
offense
a
that has an elite
drive,
receiver,
nigga, we are losing
if you
this
blitz
match.
and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender
Man,
does.
where the fuck is the defense?
Well, a man open down the middle of the field. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
So.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Handoff
and again, this time to the tailback.
Down again.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Maybe it's just giving us the
he was
Browns
held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that will help open up this offense and widen this margin,
Chiefs
too.
Rushing in. Looks like he's rushing in. Or something.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be
stopped him and then the last
line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there.
That
play
y'all
got
see that in the
up.
background?
Let's go. 50, plant.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, shit.
And stopped a few
There's
yards shy
fucking
of the goal line at
throwing the ball, man. Your arm is broke.
On 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
How the fuck is he even
One of
open?
the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
In and running the read option, nigga, with 5 minutes left in the game if we down. It's gonna get really ugly for the other side, nigga. On some funny shit about to come in on these niggas. I don't want to have to do it to them, but
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this
man.
point.
At least
So
get a
they'll
field
be
goal.
searching for something more on 2nd and goal here.
Fumble it or some shit. Man, Dukes ain't blocking nobody if you're running up the gut.
They'll try to run
He
this
gets
one in.
obliterated by
That play
Coleman.
going absolutely
Not having
nowhere
that.
as he's belted before he could get out of the
Number 1
backfield.
wrestler
They'll
in
wind
the
up
United
losing
States.
3 yards
Not
here.
getting that
And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it.
It was
It's the
back there,
3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They come out here in the eye. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
Lighter up the gun again.
Give it to him again.
He breaks Fitz tackle and he gets hit by Miller.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They might do a pass on this play. I'm
they come
scared
out
of Jared's
5
arm.
wide,
It looks
3
like
of
a
them to
pass.
the right side.
I am a little bit nervous, but
looking to throw.
What the fuck is he doing? Durst is over there doing 3 spins and he's sacked by Ward. He thought he was Russell Wilson.
That's quite a stand there defensively.
It looks like
huge sack on 3rd down.
In a field
and that's
goal
going to force him into a field goal attempt.
Jay Durst does 3 spin moves, as you can see, in slow motion. He does bam, bam, sacked. I thought he was Prescott or whoever the fuck that was. It kept flipping their hips, thinking they was shit. Now you got your damn, this motherfucker better be the MVP of the game. 5 field goals.
Field goal try.
5. I think it's 5 for 5.
Prater's kick is
we should have 13 realistically. I might have to shoot.
And that's going to up the lead to 15 to 10.
You should be the coach.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often.
I don't know who this bald fat fuck is, but somebody tell me this dude's name. Is this the coach right now? Tell me who that coach is, somebody in the comment. Who's that fat bald nigga? Is that the head coach, the offensive coordinator? Who the fuck is it? Nigga looks like he ain't smart.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. Fielded about a yard deep.
Sheets breaks a tackle.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Oh, hell no. Number
now
24.
A handoff here to his running back.
Hands it off to Misha.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on
second down. If we lose the game, we can just blame it on Alex. Fuck it.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They're getting this time to the tailback.
Oh, Coleman. Coleman looks like he's fucking gone. He is gone for the 2nd time he strikes. The dog pound is rumbling. Putting the team on his back.
A great effort there.
And I bet George is rumbling down there watching. Coleman strikes again.
He's turning in a heck of a game. He's creeping up towards 200 yards, a pair of touchdowns now to go along with it.
There's so many things we can talk about in his game because we're seeing it all from him. But I love his vision.
Sierra made the call to go for 2. Sierra wants to go for 2. Let's see what he can do here. Hand it off to Coleman and he's fucking grabbing. He can't run the same play.
Nice been the key to all these big runs in this game.
I think McDonald's got like 15 tackles.
Look at his speed as well.
He's the second
in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why.
So what do we do? Do we leave Alex in? Do we put Adias in? Or does Sheets go in? Somebody leave down in the comments. A, keep Sierra. B, Cousin. C, Sheets. Do we just leave Sierra in for the time being? Does he have the magic touch with the ball? Shit, the motherfucker didn't even have to pass it once.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Donald Jr. fields it.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Okay, just like that.
First and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. CD, we're already firmly in the month of November, so I want to go ahead and take a look at the AFC playoff picture. Right now, division leaders, New England, Baltimore, Houston, and KC. If it ended today, the wild cards would go to Buffalo and Indianapolis. You think those are going to be the 6? Probably some shuffling along the way.
There will be some shuffling along the way, maybe more in seeding than in actual teams, because when you look at who's in the wild card hunt right now, Pittsburgh, Oakland, both 4-4. Tennessee and Jacksonville at 4-5. The way teams are playing, they may just knock off each other.
Come on, let's stop them right.
I think all the teams we listed have a heck of a chance of making it to the playoffs.
Ready? 30 base.
Somebody, it's not looking good.
Check.
Looks like them big-ass gaps.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
4 down.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Seems like the Lions have had the fucking ball a quarter because Coleman just wants to run these bitches 100 yards.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Three down.
Go snap.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Damn, Faulkner got flipped.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Let him get downfield.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Big play coming up. Here's
big play right here.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The big play. Send some pressure.
Not
sending pressure. Oh, who gets free? Is that Sterling? Is that Garcia? That wasn't Garcia. Who the fuck could it have been? I know y'all seen that big ass.
We can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
Lighters over there pissed. Tried throwing a screen pass, and there's a big-ass nigga in.
Here's Sam
oh,
Martin
shit, I thought they were going for it. He's going to
for
punt
the second time.
All the way through the back of the end zone. I wouldn't be surprised. Do not catch that.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that?
On the 3, man? You're going to dock us on the 3 with Sierra in the backfield?
That's how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Motherfuckers docked us on the 3.
Position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Oh, shit. The defense got to be on their heels. Shit, we got to be on our heels. We're in the fucking end zone.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time
if they get a safety or something, cuz, just know I'm cutting this live.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be
Jones, get the fuck off the field.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner, but after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get
bringing in like 6 or 7
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
Coleman just drilled.
And he will double the space they had to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Down starting the 4th quarter.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Start of the 4th in the dog pound. 3rd and 9. Blizzy with 3 Ys. Negro.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
What in the fuck?
These
niggas are already in field goal range.
Further down inside the 40. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. And Detroit getting set to go now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
We need to fucking...
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
What the fuck? That had to have been a lag. Springer on the 1st down.
11 yards there and a line 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when you're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
These motherfuckers having Thanksgiving against us.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Nigga. Slider is just running through tackles, nigga.
Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in. And now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go. Or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
Let's get another stop.
They'll try to run this one.
Oh, shit, that could have.
And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage.
Like a touchdown to me.
They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal.
Let's get another stand. This defense is saving us. Knock on fucking wood.
They come out here in the eye. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson.
Man, these niggas cheating. Man, they took out Ryder and Springer, put the 3rd stringer in. Who the fuck is Johnson?
And the Lions
These motherfuckers. Alright, you know what I'm doing to these niggas? Since y'all niggas want to cheat, I'm about to end it on these niggas for real. I'm ending it on these niggas, bro. I've had enough, bro. Like, if they're going cheat, man, they're gonna get it worse.
Easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they're already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do.
Sometimes enough just
anticipating
comes.
what we have to make the call.
I don't care if they even score this. I'm not prepared to play.
Never even got to
I'm just fed up, nigga.
They'll try and throw for it.
That's cool.
And this
Keep
one's
cheating.
caught.
You're going to put Johnson in at running back because he can't score?
So they go with his pass and it works.
That's what you're going to do.
Just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running?
Yeah, these niggas, they've had enough, nigga. Like, I've had enough. You going to cheat and put in the third stringer, nigga? Bet. I'm going to control the sticks then. Get Sierra the fuck out of there.
Conversion situational.
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many
y'all
people
niggas
think
gonna cheat,
they
nigga.
have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion.
You know we should have at
but
least
the stats
19.
will tell you that
I'm
running
pissed now.
it is about as proficient. So
cheat,
know
nigga.
your team and go to your strength.
Bet.
And the decision to
just
come
know they
out is
fucked
gonna cost
up.
him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Just know they fucked up.
And now
These niggas
Cleveland
don't know
geared
what's
up
coming.
to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
These niggas don't know what's coming. Why the fuck is Tucker in the back?
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Tucker,
How do you do
the
that?
middle.
How do you shake things up?
Fuck it, we're no huddling them too. That's how fucking fed up I am.
And maybe you try and find
It's the
one of those
holidays,
special
nigga. You wanna piss
plays
me
from
off.
one of your better
Oh
players,
shit, I should have
and
read
maybe
that.
try
Just
and
went
hit
with
something
my
big
guy,
and
but
get
shit,
things going
Tucker's
in
on
the
the field.
excitement
Spin
area.
the fuck off the field. Tucker's off to the races. We gonna score, nigga. What are
There
you
he
talking
goes
about?
right side.
Celebrating these niggas. Y'all niggas wanna cheat. This is what I'm gonna do to you.
A great play there. 67 yards. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. And on that long run,
Now
maybe
what,
the
computer?
defense
You wanna fuck with us?
The concentration level
Now
may
don't
not
make
have
me
been
come
there.
back to the sticks again. Don't make me do it again. Put in your third stringer after you get stuff on the goal line all game. And then put in a cheat code, nigga.
Whoosh, and off he goes.
You're like the damn
So here
Patriots,
comes the
nigga.
kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That throw good for 4.
Them niggas had to cheat though, for real.
It's a game
Good
of
stuff they're running
matchups,
here.
and that's
Other
why you
running
take
backs
your
up the middle, so
receivers
they put
and
in
move them around a bunch, especially your best
grown man.
guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk
Those
about
guys
how
are
great it
fleeting
is
the
because it gives you a two-way gun. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Damn, niggas put me in a spin cycle.
On the ready.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball,
Garcia in the backfield.
So make sure you get
started his own cookies company. It's going well.
3 yards
He's going to
there,
college.
also
It's looking
brings
good.
up third down.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Sack. Third and 13
for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Batted down by Kaufman. All right, fuck it. I'll be nice. We'll see Sierra get at it.
We're hoping for a flag there.
Let me change the controller select so I can get Sierra in there.
Offensively, several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty?
I guess I'm going to return this damn punt. This might be fucked up. But that chart, we're going to put this nigga back in. Motherfucker's 68 overall.
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
For shit. Nigga, what? Get the punt. Pick that bitch up, nigga. What the fuck are you doing?
1 yard line.
You see this nigga,
that time, 52 yards. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10.
Now I gotta get off this fucking thing. But we're backed up on the 2, and I get to run one play. Let me get us off the 2.
Deep in their own territory.
A dive on it. I don't even know what to do, because if we get fucking stuffed back here, nigga. We get fucking, oh shit, if we get stuffed back here, nigga, I'm playing the rest of the game.
They'll run it now, out of the gun.
Oh, I'm not gonna score though, because that's fucked up. I could've scored on them niggas. Y'all, leave in the comments below, am I fucking generous? I could've scored on them
looking for a couple yards of breathing room, snapping the ball at their own 2. Well, they got a lot of breathing room.
And even knowing that offenses are as aggressive as they are now in the NFL, you still expect them to run the football in that situation. Why weren't they ready? Instead,
Sierra looking for his first pass.
And gets him way
completed to Thompson.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
He's calling a motion for Velasquez. Josh back.
First down, he'll drop to throw. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone
we'll give him maybe 1 or 2 more downs. If he gets a first down, I'll leave him in.
Out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field.
It's scary
having
make a play on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Take it.
Fuck it. Take his ass out. Why the fuck did you call that play? Now I gotta run a play.
Down, losing yardage at the 50. Right at.
We gonna put Cousin in.
Midfield.
Now I gotta run a play. Fuck it, I might as well run the read on him if he's gonna stop it.
The Browns on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. They'll go option to the short side. He can run for it, and he will.
I didn't want to score. I could have scored.
That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down.
Could have scored on the keeper.
He was able to escape the pocket and get out of bounds. You like the decision-making?
I love the decision-making, and I love the execution because you just know that his eyes were darting all over the place. You know, they talk about keeping your head on a swivel, looking for the danger spots where the hits are going to come from. How about him getting all he could out of that run and then getting out of bounds?
And he told us, look, I'm a rookie. I'm waiting for the...
I thought I'd put it back on the computer.
Game to slow down, but it seems like he's processing things pretty well.
He certainly is. He's slowing the game down himself with his actions.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now they'll run it on the taunts. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Touchdown with the last play.
Touchdown.
Murder dance. NBA young boy.
5-yard touchdown. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
Wow.
Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. That time, a 9-play drive, and it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown.
For Durst to get his troops in the field and try to score.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And the points they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
They're not scared to throw this bitch.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Yeah, they made the right choice to start Durst over
routes. You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Drops the bat.
They'll look to throw.
Looking. Throws over the
Looking
middle,
and that's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
7-yard pickup. As we reach the 2-minute warning.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Wire in this bitch.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
High snap. They handed off to Springer up the gut.
And he'll be taken down
Terrible
at
snap
the
by
44-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
First down now, but the clock continues to move.
They're in the no huddle as they reach midfield. There's enough back. Throws it over the middle to Springer. You better hurry this fucking shit up. I mean, you got 3 timeouts, but time is fucking rolling. Fucking call the no huddle or something, man. Time's just dripping, nigga. Dripping, nigga. The clock is running, man. Who the fuck is coaching
Lions
this?
need to move. They're hustling to the line now. He's back
There's
to throw.
back. He's still looking. Decides to throw it to a nigga that's not even above the fucking first down.
And that play went
Call a
nowhere.
timeout.
Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Whatever it is, nigga.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Overtime.
It's a first down following a gain of 3. The
call
Lions will
timeout.
use the first of their timeouts.
Should I get on the sticks and send this bitch to overtime? Alright, fuck it. I'm just kidding. I probably won't even be able to. I'll run a play though.
As
Just
they'll
try to
stop
send
it
this
with a
bitch
little
to
over
overtime.
30 ticks to go in the football game.
The fuck do the Lions have to offer? There's definitely not a read option in this playbook. It's Stafford. That's for damn sure. There's no fucking read
From
option.
the 34,
So I gotta run
here's
something I don't
first and
really
10.
want to run.
Hey, high 7.
Because I don't got the playbook.
They'll look to throw. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
This is my last play.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And he is fucking sacked.
He can't
Nobody's
get a
fucking
throw
open.
off. He's taken down.
He is
What a
fucking
huge play
sacked.
at this point in the game.
Fucking sacked. There's nothing to offer on that, nigga.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now
There's
on
nothing
second
to do with
down.
these niggas, for
Hey,
real.
box drop, box
I
drop.
mean, how the fuck were these niggas even in the game?
Check my trap. Hey, orbit. Fire.
Back to throw. And he's going to find his man
Oh,
out
these
of the
niggas didn't even get
backfield.
out of
That's
bounds.
complete.
Faster.
They get 11
The
back
fuck?
on that one. It leads to
That
third
nigger didn't
down.
even get out of bounds. And the game is
That's
fucking
right, They
over.
were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last
the
little
fuck
miracle
Cousins
play done. They were within striking distance, but
Springer
couldn't
doesn't
find
get
a
out
way
of
to score.
bounds.
They definitely had
Game
hope.
is fucking
They definitely
over.
had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy
It was a
play
good
by
fight
any
by
stretch,
2022,
but they definitely had a
there's
chance.
sacked late in the game. Nobody to throw to. The computer is being ignorant, and 2019 wins 30-20.